Hello, everyone. This is Michael, and we are going to touch on a rather touchy subject here. The title is Why I Hate Santa. And I'm going to explain to you why Santa is not welcome in my home. And some of you are going to agree, some of you are going to disagree. And hate is a very strong word. I don't like to use that word a lot. But as we go through here, you will hopefully clearly understand as to why me and Santa don't get along too well. Number one. We're going to have four things today. Number one, it's a lie. One of my triggers is lying. I don't like to lie. I don't like to be lied to, even about the smallest of things. And it hurts when someone I know lies to me. It destroys the trust that we have. It takes very long for me to fully trust that person again. Now, note I didn't say forgive them. I can forgive them very easily, but then putting my trust back in them, knowing that they're not going to lie to me, that takes much more time. When I say it's a lie, it's because there is no Santa Claus. The image of Santa Claus came from a poem titled A Visit from St. Nicholas that was published in the year 1823. Now note, there was in fact a St. Nicholas, and we will get to that topic later. We'll touch on the historical part of it. Not only is it one lie, though, but there's multiple things that come from this one lie. We have the elves, we have the chimney, we have the North Pole, we have the making of the toys, the reindeer, coal in your stocking. I can guarantee you the only person who wants coal in their stocking is Mitch McConnell from Kentucky. This one lie of Santa leads to multiple other lies, which then lead to multiple other lies throughout life as we attempt to keep these images real in the minds of our children. They see on the box, made in China, while we're telling them that the elves made it. They see reindeer at the city zoo, but those reindeer can't fly. So you see, now we have to make up excuses or lies as to, how the elves make these things that are made in China, or why Santa's reindeer only fly versus the ones that we're seeing. They learn in history class that nobody can live at the North or the South Pole. So now we have to come up with these lies to further the lie of Santa Claus. There's even this is great. There's even this Santa tracking app now that you can get on your phone, your iPad, etc. Whoever came up with this, they're a genius. For 99 cents, you can have this fully interactive app that shows you the location of Santa at this very moment. Onboard cameras, weather updates, we're talking the whole 9 yards here. Genius. But what is it? It's a lie. What happens when the app says that Santa is right over my house, yet I look out the window and there's nothing there? This leads us to number two, which is false hope. We're not seeing the sleigh fly over our house that's on the app. The app says it's here. We're placing false hope into the lives of our children when we do these things. We have this naughty versus nice. Were you naughty or nice this year? If you take away anything from this recording, I want you to hear number two right here, okay? Number two, this. This naughty versus nice. What is naughty and what is nice is the question. We have one child who steals, he bullies other kids, but Santa brings him 20 gifts for Christmas. Or we have another child who's accidentally pushed his sister, and as she went to break her fall, she broke her pinky. Well, now that kid's only getting 2 or 3 gifts because Santa thought that he was naughty. We're telling our children that based upon their actions that have already either been praised or consequences, that now Santa is going to be the ultimate decision maker as to if they were truly naughty or nice, not the parents. Not even the Lord, really, at this particular time. Now we're all talking, it's December, we're talking Santa and Santa only. When we tell our children that there is a Santa, we're telling our children that Santa is the ultimate judge of character and right and wrong. This puts false expectations or hope that children will receive a certain amount of gifts based upon their actions. When the Christian household should be teaching their children grace and forgiveness, at this point it's gone. It's out. It's not about that anymore. Now it's about, I know my parents showed me grace, I know my parents forgave me, but I'm worried if Santa did. What if he's not as forgiving as my parents? This creates a worry and an anxiety that simply doesn't need to be a part of our children's lives. By creating this fictional character in the lives of our children, we are lying to them and giving them false hope from the very beginning. Now, I want you to know that we're at number 3 here. I want you to know that I work hard. I have a full-time job. Plus, I have multiple other things on the side that I have to do in order to keep my family well, provided for, see that their needs are met. Dad has to go to work anywhere from 4 to 7 days a week, depending on what week it is. And that week has to provide for everything, food, clothes, etc. But if I tell my kids that there's a Santa, well, Santa will bring me a $200 video game system as long as I write him a letter, I believe in him, and I'm a good boy, right? This is where parents place Santa above themselves. Did you hear that? This is where parents place Santa above themselves. Listen to this next part. You go month to month telling your children, that they can't have these expensive toys, video game systems, accessories, etc., because you simply don't have the money for it, which is the truth. But maybe they should write Santa. Santa will bring it, no problem, right? When Santa is looked at as a better provider than the dad or the parent within the household, guess what? There's a problem. And this is not a pride issue. This is not me being prideful, standing up here saying, no, we should stand before our children and say, I am the gifted one, I am the one that takes care of business. No, it's not like that. This is not parents or myself being jealous of Santa, but my children need to know that the reason I can't spend time with them this weekend isn't simply because I have to go to work, but because I have to go to work in order to make extra money, in order to purchase the Christmas gifts, not only for them, but for others. And that goes back to the lying part, number 1. I'm not going to lie to them and say that I have to go to work because my boss scheduled me there. I have to go work an extra shift. I have to go work on this extra day. No, I don't have to. I'm doing it because I want the extra money to be able to provide Christmas gifts for them. And that's the truth. And that's what they deserve. Number 4, I told you we'd get back to this. There is a real St. Nicholas, or there was, excuse me. There was a real St. Nicholas. I'm not going to go into real in-depth background history on it. But I will tell you that there was a gentleman who would go down the streets in the late evenings, and those children who placed their shoes or their stockings out on the front porch, St. Nicholas would put 2, 3, 4 pieces of candy inside these shoes, these stockings, for these children to enjoy the next morning or throughout the remainder of that next week. Now, how we went from 3 to 4 pieces of candy to $300 to $400 worth of toys, I'll never know. But that's just the direction that society has taken us. One final thought. In my household, my children get 4 things each. 4 things. Something they need, something they want, something they can wear, and something they can read. They know each year they're going to get 4 gifts and 4 gifts only. And when Dad works overtime, he's not going to work overtime to take time away from them or to leave them stranded or because he doesn't want to hang out with them. I'm doing this because I'm going to make money to get gifts for them for Christmas. Hopefully later in life, they can honestly say, you know what, Dad? No matter what, even with Santa, you didn't lie to me. You told me the truth, and I respect you for that. All right, well, that's it for this recording. Remember to visit the website, fatherto4.net. Leave your comments here on the Facebook page. This has been Michael. Hope you listen in next time.